A girl named Lisa decided to visit her grandparents, who lived in a quiet village surrounded by dense forest. She rarely visited them, so she gladly agreed to stay the night. The twilight was thickening, and a quiet, cozy atmosphere reigned in the house. The old people quickly fell asleep, and Lisa, tired from the journey, lay down in her old room, which she loved as a child. The soft bed and the barely audible ticking of the wall clock lulled her, and soon she fell into a deep sleep. In the middle of the night, she suddenly woke up. It felt like someone was breathing right next to her ear. Thick darkness enveloped the room, and only the moonlight barely made its way through the curtains. Lisa sat up, looked around warily. No one. She lay down again, trying to calm down, convincing herself that she had just dreamed, but as soon as she turned over, the breathing became more noticeable. It was warm and slow, as if someone was hanging over her. Lisa tried to get up, but her whole body seemed numb. Suddenly, she felt light touches to her hair, as if someone was stroking it. Fear paralyzed her. Gathering her courage, she opened her eyes. The silhouette of a man stood right in front of her. He was tall, dressed in a dark coat and a hat that hid his face, but in the darkness, two scarlet eyes were clearly visible, as if piercing her through. A strange heaviness emanated from the figure, as if it were a clot of darkness. Lisa knew that it was impossible, but she felt how he smiled. The smile was frighteningly sinister, cold and alien. The man began to hum a strange, eerie melody. It was painfully familiar, but Lisa couldn't remember where she had heard it. In horror, she closed her eyes, hoping that it was all just a dream. But the man came closer. His voice became louder. The chants were mesmerizing, depriving her of strength. Suddenly, a knife appeared in his hand. He raised it above Lisa, and at the moment the blade fell. She woke up abruptly. Her heart was pounding wildly. Lisa realized that she was in her grandfather's car, who had just pulled up to the house. It was all a dream. Or was it? Grandfather was humming that very melody. Lisa froze instantly. Her gaze fell on his face. He smiled softly, asked if everything was okay with her. Lisa looked out the window. The sky was already starting to darken, and the reddish light of the sunset played in his eyes. She remembered the scarlet eyes of that figure and his smile. A chill ran down her spine. Everything inside her told her that this was not the end.